my name's Harriet. I hack your AI so the bad guys can't. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. Now, I did not expect to be filming a holiday, Christmas, festive themed episode at all, but what can I say? I guess the festive season overtook me, or maybe it's this jam donut flavoured alcohol, I don't know. But maybe we can blame my friend Miranda, another awesome hacker. She posted a LinkedIn post with all of the different holiday-themed hacking challenges that she's about to do, and it inspired me because I'm not taking a break over the holidays this year. Unfortunately, I have a lot of things due at the end of January, so I'll be working through. Of course, taking a few days off for Christmas. That's absolutely not a flex. I think it's very important that we take holidays, so don't worry, I will be doing that in February. But as soon as I saw the list of holiday-themed hacking challenges, I thought, that's the perfect thing to keep me in the festive spirit and keep me motivated over the holiday period. And for any of you who might also be working, hopefully not too many of you, hopefully it's a good dose of inspiration, motivation to do something that's cool and fun, but where you're also kind of learning or a bit productive. Or maybe if you're a student who's on break, these are some great opportunities to upskill in particular areas while having fun doing it. Whatever your situation, these are some really cool cyber and AI related holiday themed tools and challenges that I'm going to share with you today. I also just happen to have all this Christmas paraphernalia lying around. I don't think I should be embarrassed about that. I mean, maybe I shouldn't feel proud of that. I know that I definitely shouldn't feel proud of not having Christmas themed like singlets or t-shirts. For some reason, all I have are these like holiday sweaters, which is absurd because I live in Australia, but in my defense, I did live in America for a while, and it's just a lot more of a thing there, you know, the holiday sweater. Even in Australia, we will have like Christmas sweater parties here in summer, so I'm getting really warm. So we're going to have to get into this, otherwise I'm just going to get too hot and this isn't going to go well. The first challenge I want to talk about is the Sans Holiday Hack Challenge. You should absolutely give it a go. I know lots of people who find it a really good entry point to getting into hacking and cybersecurity because it does take you up a progression of levels. It's pretty fun, and there is always a lot of people who are working on it at the same time, so you can find people to help you. And there is a lot of advice floating around online, so if you get stuck somewhere, then it's a great opportunity to know that you'll be able to work through it, either on your own or with someone else. Every year they also have a different theme for the challenge. So this year the theme is a holiday odyssey featuring 6 geese a-laying. And according to the Sans website, this is the description for the challenge. So, this year, Santa and the elves have moved to an island archipelago near the equator in the Pacific Ocean. On these geese islands, Santa's team is using a new artificial intelligence tool called Chat NPT to prepare for the annual gift-giving extravaganza. The elves need your help in making sure they apply Chat NPT appropriately. So I'm going to add the link here in the description to all of these. Highly recommend you do the Sans Holiday Hack Challenge. I'm definitely going to be doing that this year too. Okay, the next one is the Try Hack Me Challenge. It's similar to the Sans Holiday Hack in a sense. It's lots of different levels of cyber-related challenges with a Christmas theme. But this one's different in the sense that it's in the style of an advent calendar. So every day a different challenge comes out that you get to participate in. Again, there's a lot of prizes involved in this one. So over $50,000 worth of prizes. The more questions you answer, the more you have a chance of winning, which is really cool. And then you can also get a certificate at the end. What I also really like about this one is that the focus is definitely on learning. So with the Holiday Hack Challenge and Sans, it's a bit more self-paced. And if you get stuck, you either need to proactively reach out and find the solutions, but at least with this advent calendar one, every day, because there's a new challenge, you do get the solutions and educational tools for every challenge every day. So that can really help your motivation, especially if you're new getting into it. Okay, there's a bunch of other sort of code dev related challenges. The one that I am going to touch on is this one called Serverless Holiday Hackathon. So this one is more about code and looking for bugs in code. So possibly not so much for this audience. For example, this is not something that I really care about, but if it is something that you're interested in, more on the developer side, there are quite a few challenges in addition to serverless that I will link to down below as well. Okay, now we're going to move on to AI related things. So while there aren't really many AI related holiday challenges, there are lots of AI holiday related tools, like so many. When I was doing the research for this episode, there were so many different tools that help you identify and recommend presents for people, tools that help you shop online, tools that generate Christmas themed pictures and music and video. I won't go through all of those, but just in case you are looking for those kinds of things, there are lots of them online. The one that I am going to mention next is Santa GPT. So, good old OpenAI. I know they've been through quite a lot recently, but they clearly do have their priorities in order because they released Santa GPT as basically another ChatGPT interface, but where you can use the character Santa. So, for an example, I'm going to ask it, what should I get my mum for Christmas? And it says, a Christmas gift for mum. Consider a beautiful piece of custom jewellery with a charm or engraving that holds special meaning for her. It's a sparkly way to show your love and appreciation this festive season. Ho, ho, ho. Let me have a play around with Santa. Where do you live? And Santa says, ho, 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 I live at the magical and frosty North Pole, where the elves and I are busy preparing for Christmas, crafting toys, and spreading holiday cheer. So maybe this is not the productivity tool that ChatGPT typically is, but this is a bit of fun. If you want to introduce ChatGPT to your families this Christmas, this could be a good way of doing it. If you want to get some advice on present shopping, this could be the one for you. If for some reason you're doing holiday related demos, this could be another one for you as well. Either way, thanks OpenAI, love another product. Okay, the next one is Gandalf. So this is not strictly holiday themed, but it includes an old man and a beard, so it's basically the same, right? So the Gandalf challenge is a prompt engineering challenge. So there's different levels and you have to try and prompt engineer your way to glory and get Gandalf to reveal the password. And the different prompts that you're able to use progressively get harder up the levels until you get to level 7, which is very difficult because it learns from all of the previous entries. So Miranda, for example, had a prompt that worked most of the time for the first few months that Gandalf was live. However, it doesn't work anymore because it's clearly self-learning. So that's a really good one for AI prompt engineering and red teaming practice. Okay, the next one is a bit Australia specific. Look, I have no idea where you're all listening from. I feel like maybe it's just my parents listening to this. So whether or not you're in Australia, I'm pretty sure there are things that are similar to this around the world. Or maybe you should just come visit Australia. But basically, the next one is a generative AI Santa done by our biggest telco provider, which is really cool. So our biggest telecommunications provider, Telstra, every year, it says here, they enable all of its 14,500 payphones nationwide to call the North Pole for a magical conversation with Santa. Kids can find their nearest payphone by simply searching Telstra payphone on Google Maps. Use it to dial 464646, which is ho ho ho, on the dial pad for free and have a chat with Santa, which is crazy. I did not know this existed. How long has this been a thing? Why are more people not talking about this? I would love to have a chat with Santa on the phone for free. So what they say here is that Telstra is partnering with Google, one of their AI tools, as a voice interface for Santa. So the Santa is a generative AI voice that responds to the kids. Now, how are they doing this before? I mean, before they used generative AI, was someone just sitting there replying to kids pretending to be Santa? That's insane. So I need to research this and get back to you. Okay, the next one is the AI Weirdness Advent Calendar. So this one's a little bit less involved, but basically every year they produce this Advent Calendar, and It's a combo of GPT-4 and DALL-E 3, and they're generating passable versions, as they say, of Christmas drawings for this advent calendar. However, they can't label them correctly, so hence is the challenge. Now, this is a bit of fun, a cool example of generative AI in holiday action. There are so many different kinds of generative AI tools. Go check this out. This could be another fun one to do with kids. Okay, and the last one is not necessarily a holiday-specific implementation of AI, but this one is creating custom cards using DALL-E, one of the DALL-E models. So this is something that kept popping up when I was doing my Google searching on this topic, and I think that's actually a really cool idea. I have a lot of friends who don't live in my city, so I always like to send Christmas cards, and because a lot of them also don't live in Australia, I love to send Australia-themed Christmas cards, but it's always a bit of a search finding the right card, something that's about Australia, something that's festive, but is also like Santa enough, So actually, maybe I think that I should have used DALL-E to generate some of my own custom Christmas cards and maybe ask them to sort of put some of my friends and myself in it. So I think that's a really cool idea. Again, maybe to do with kids, or not necessarily, if you've got a bit of time on your hands and you have some holiday cards to send, this can be a really great thing to do. Okay, so that's it. Just a short episode in the lead up to the holidays. I hope you're all having a wonderful December so far. I hope you all have a very festive, fun, relaxing, everything you need it to be holiday period. It's been such a pleasure to spend the last part of 2023 with you all, and I hope that whatever you do in the new year, it is a good one and it involves some AI hacking. I'll see you next year.